Hi, I'm Joseph Patrick, co-founder of Lamont Brothers. And in today's video, I want to discuss how much a basement remodel costs here in the Portland metro area. Now to start with, there's primarily three different types of homes that we do basement remodels on, or we often consult about doing basement remodels. And those are, first, those pre-1940s homes that have unfinished basements. So concrete slab, concrete walls generally, no living space. There's often an access, sometimes an exterior access, and the client wants to convert it to living space. The second one is the post-1950s ranch with a daylight basement. Most of these, we see them finished, even if they weren't finished originally, and we'll come in and we will completely remodel them. Often, if it was a finish that happened after the original construction, they're not finished very well, the quality of materials is poor, so people want to refresh and remodel the entire space. The third one is a post-1980s home that has a lot of space underneath the floor, but not necessarily a good access down there, and not really generally a concrete slab. So it's like a very large crawl space. We see a lot of these in 2000s homes that are maybe built on a hill, and we've got a lot of space underneath, and we want to capture that for living space. This third category is normally more expensive than it's worth. There are definitely some viable projects for this, but the investigation on the front end is really important for you as a homeowner to do, because there's shear walls that come into play. Often we have to move structural components of the home. Often there's not quite as much space as you think, and the excavation can be very, very difficult if we need to increase the head height a little bit. But there are some viable projects there. There's three different basement remodel types we'll often do. One is where we have that empty space or a space existing, and we're just remodeling a basement or finishing an unfinished space. The next one is where we're going to do a partial excavation. So there's some space down there that's either unfinished or finished, and we need to excavate and partially redo the foundation and get more space. The third one is a full excavation, and this often could involve a house lift or a stabilization and a complete excavation of what's underneath. Normally it's a house lift. So I'll give you three different case studies of these different types to give you an idea of what the costs are that we see in Portland right now. First case study is we're going to refinish existing space. This was one of those 1950s homes. It was quasi-converted to living space between the 50s and now, and we're going to refresh and remodel the entire thing. What we're not going to do is, there's an existing bathroom down there, we're going to leave that alone because we wanted to save cost for the client. And we tore everything out, tore all the walls out, reframed things, new flooring, new walls, new drywall, and that ended up costing about $101,000. So if we added the bathroom, or we added an egress window, or we added some of that unfinished storage, that would have increased the cost, but that's kind of what that project cost. The next case study was a 1920s home that had storage underneath part of the house with a concrete slab and concrete walls, and the rest of the basement area was a crawl space that needed to be excavated. So we excavated that down to an 8-foot ceiling. We left the storage space as the same ceiling height to save money. And then we finished the entire space into living space. We added a laundry room, we added a bathroom, we added a couple of egress windows. And that project cost about $324,000 for all of that, between the excavation, the bathrooms, the laundry room, and the finishing. The third case study is a full excavation. This is a house lift. Our excavation equipment will go underneath the house, excavate out a full basement, new foundation, new stairway to connect the basement living space to the upstairs living space, egress windows, a bathroom in the basement, and finish everything out. And the cost for that was about $454,000. So what are your next steps if you're considering a basement remodel? The first step is to fully understand the process and the costs involved in different types of basement remodels. It's great you found this video. This video is a great place to start. We've got more information on our website as far as cost and process I'd encourage you to check out as you continue to do research. The next thing you want to do is to really find a partner who's got a budgeting process that can help you understand what your dream basement remodel costs, what could fit in your current budget, and then all the different options that you might consider as part of a basement remodel. And really finding a partner with a budgeting process is key here so that you can understand what's going on and it's not a mystery as far as what things cost and why they cost what they cost. The third thing is to really get started in the design process. I'd encourage you to work with a design build firm because they'll tie the budget to the design as you start doing drawings and renderings and understand the possibilities. But either way, whether you're working with a designer separately or a design build firm, the next step really is to move into that design process, start doing drawings so that you can really understand what's possible in your home. For more information, please subscribe to our YouTube channel or check out our website. Thank you.